Good morning guys. How you doing? How you doing guys? I like to see if things will work. Yeah, it's good. I almost forgot about the captions. They are working. Good. So yeah. It's been a bit. Was a bit sick earlier this week. I also got something weird in my hand. Not in my hand, but my hand itself, you know, the muscles and stuff in the hand. Had it this weekend. Sometimes you have those cramps that get really tense, and it happens once every, what, 6 years or something, I don't know. And then it just hurts like hell. Usually my legs, somewhere, usually my Achilles tendon or my calves, which it wasn't as well. And the only way I know how to fix that, because it gets really tense, it tightens up more and more, and that hurts so much, man. And the only way I found to make it stop early was to slowly stretch out the problem. Because then the muscle eventually stops tensing. Pretty painful too, but at least takes less long than having to wait out the entire cramp, which doesn't really seem to be ending. However, this time I had it in my hand, which never happened before. It was really weird. So I did the same thing, because it was in my hand, which is kind of weird. So I stretched out of my own leg, and that was kind of fine. And I stretched out of my hand, and less fine. I think I ruptured a little bit of muscle tissue. It's just a little rupture, but it's annoying, man. It's really annoying. I feel it every time when I move my hand. When I try to press something with my thumb, because it's between my thumb and my forefinger. So when I have to turn a handle or stuff like that, it's like, okay, no, don't do that. It's still there. It's still painful. I mean, muscle tears will take a good 2 weeks to heal, depending nothing goes wrong. So we'll see. That's weird, man. I never had that before. Weird shit. Anyway, yesterday we had some people come over for the solar panels on the roof. We want to have solar panels installed. We just had our entire roof replaced by a new roof, and I mean completely actually new roof, and the roof extension. And now it's time for the solar panels. So yeah, they were here yesterday, so I couldn't stream because, well, I'm in the living room right now, and well, that's the only place people can go to actually discuss matters. So yeah, that was no option. But I did get some coding done. And if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. It's very tiny, but I'm happy with it. We can actually move the character, and it actually has animation. Yes, both of these things, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's the first time I've done that, so I'm pretty proud of it. And I was following this tutorial from Godot here. Let's get it to the proper sequence. Should we do this one or this one? No, that one, right? I mean, we could do this one. Why not this one? Why not this one? Anyways, so what I've been doing is I've been making a doing a tutorial, this tutorial here from Godot, making a very basic game, and I've been trying to apply most of the things to my own game. Now, not everything works still. I still have to find out how to make I still have to find out how to make AND statements. We've worked through if statements. We can make an if statement, but an AND statement I haven't been able to make work yet. And I do want to make an if and AND statement if possible. If this and this, then One of those things I want to make, but I haven't been able to make an end statement yet. So we need to find that out, and hopefully today, hopefully, maybe. So we continue with the tutorial first a bit. We've been able to code the players where we left off. So we've made a player character, or at least a sprite we can use. We can animate the sprite, and we give it the collision box, as you can see all here. Now we've also been into some math and some coding. We got the variable speed over here, which we have coded in as 400, but because we put in the add export over here, we can actually modify it in the system itself. Let's see if I can show you that Escado. There. So if you go all the way to the top, there it is. Add export, the same thing. It's the same thing as I just showed you. This one. This same line over here. And what this does is you have a variable speed of variable speed, or the variable speed is 400. So normal speed is 400 pixels. How fast the player will move, pixels per second. So this variable normally you can't change it outside of the coding here, but because we put it in export over here, means we have in the inspector now a thing called speed, which is export variable speed. We export that to the inspector here. And now I can adjust it over here, and the speed will change. This will overrule the coding over here. So we can easier get control of the player without having to go into the code itself and just adjust speed here if we want to. So that's the add export over here, which is kind of nice. So don't have to go and look into the code, because this code, of course, for now there's only 50 lines of code, but yeah, I can imagine eventually you're in the thousands of lines. You're like, I need some control of things. Then you can just export variables and you just adjust over here. It's kind of nice. I think it's a pretty good one. Also, I need to change my titles a bit, don't I? You know what? Screw it. Bam. Easier. Ease of use. There's a lot of things to watch. A lot of things to see here. Yeah. Well, now I'm contemplating. Also, why is that at Asmodom staying up there? That should go away. Oh, it did go away. I thought it was stuck. I will try this one. I do have to change the titles and stuff, but you know what? We're gonna try it. If I can find the titles. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I like function production. Not sure that's gonna stay same, but game design document. We still have to do some work on that. It's not done because I still have to work into the audio, so to put in some things. But let's say phase 2 coding. Coding, yes, of course. There we go. And then we have to put it into the proper place, of course. It's locked in, that's why. It doesn't move. Odd. Anyways, how about there? About center of screen over there, I believe. We have to change that one as well, just a little bit to the side. That seems more centralized, right? I think so. Anyways, phase 2. Coding. Yes. So here we were. Let's go back to the tutorial. Coding the player. Yeah, there we are. And yeah, that's readable, I think. So let's see, what have we done? Let's go back to what we've done. We've done the player. In my player.gd script, player here. So we're in player right now. This is script. This is the .gd script. You should already contain a ready and processed function, which he put it on default. when you start out, you have a function ready and function processes. This is when it starts up. So basically we have 3 sections here. These are my variables, things that can change, things that can adjust things. And we reference to them so we can adjust the variables and then have it changed in the entirety of the code. Then we have a function ready. This is when the program starts up. This is the first thing. Do this first before this. And this keeps running and running and running. This just runs once at the start of the, whenever you call up this code. This starts up. This will go once and then it will start up and go over and over and over again. So this just is a one-time thing, and this keeps on going. This is, by the way, the reason why if you have a problem with your PC or problem with anything that's software related, turn it off and on again, make sure that he goes back into the reset stage. Here, he resets everything, so it starts from a clean slate. Because this can make some code or some things that just stay in memory and fill up the memory slowly over time. So sometimes you just need to reset it, and that's why you need to run this part of the program, which means you have to just turn it off and on again, because then it will start with this again. That's why that is a thing. Yes. Anyways, a very small tidbit there. That's what we were. So function ready and function process is always there, and I put on top of it this as well extends area 2D, which the players originally called area 2D. This is an area 2D that we are modifying with these things and with the code to make it to a player character. But this whole thing is actually a player area 2D player. Oh well, not player, just area 2D sprite token node. That's it, node. Anyways, let's see. The ready function stuff is already there. We got the movements already done. That's also something done yesterday. So, oh, that's the wrong one. Let's try this one. You have the movement over here. If input, so you have an input, we have selected the input action is action pressed, so an actual physical button you can press, and then move right. Move right is the moment determines. If we go to product settings, go to input map. This is input map. These are inputs we at the moment have programmed in. We have the button, right arrow button key, and the D button, left button key, and the A button, up button key, W button, and down arrow key, and S. So we have WASD key controls, and we have arrow key controls, and we've determined that these right arrow key and D are the move right mode. So whenever we activate the move right mode, whenever we activate one of those keys, it will know it's move right, and then it says here what do we do when we see move right. And what it does then is the velocity of the player character, because we're controlling that thing, is x plus or is 1. So it will try to move 1 over the x value if we go to the right, which is correct because the right's to the right over there. It does a weird thing though, which I still need to wrap my head around, because it's kind of weird to me. Let's make this a bit bigger there. So if we have the axis here, normally let's see an axis, XY axis like this, right? You've 0, 0 over here. And then 1, 2, and so on. That's a very nice 2. And then -1, -2, and you have 1, 2. I'm really good with this apparently. It looks awful. That's how it was taught to me at school. That's it. This is how a graph. Well, not a graph. How a grid should work. However, not in coding. Because in coding, they did something weird. I don't know why they did it, but that's just the way it works. In coding, we have this and that. It's this part over here, but not normally. Not normally. It is actually 0 is still here, still in the corner there. And this is still 1, and this is still 2, and this is 3. But opposite to this, it goes 1, 2, and 3 over here. It has a not normal y-axis. Oh, by the way, y and x. So if you want to go up, you have to go negative y, and if you want to go down, you have to go positive y, which is a bit of an odd one. I did not expect that. That was weird for me. But that's apparently how it works here, which is yeah, strange thing. So there's that to keep in mind. So if you see us moving the character on the y-axis and we're going down, we're going positive into the y-axis, which is, yeah, the wrong way around for us. But that's apparently how it is, so that's how we're going to use it. This was a weird one to see. Really weird. Anyways, so if we go positive into the x, if we activate a move right action, which is the right arrow key or the D key, then it will say, hey, this move right. So what do we do then? We do velocity of player into the X factor is +1. So we're going to do that. Just 1. And that is 1. And the velocity is 1 times the 400 speed we have here. So it goes 400 pixels to the right. That's what it does when you press the button. And if you keep it, it's just 1, 1, 1, 1, and so on. So the opposite way, of course, same thing. Move left, of course, the A and the left arrow key. Velocity X, same thing, but now -1. You see, plus is 1 and you have minus is 1. I don't know why it's not the minus over there. So the minus over here and the plus over here, but it's apparently how you write it. Then for up and down, same thing, although move down is positive and move up is negative. As you can see here, the negative there. So that's kind of weird, but so we've done that. Now the next part is velocity. Velocity is different from speed, because it's a normalized velocity. Normally you have a lot of things in, especially Dungeons and Dragons. I find this a lot. Here, by the way, you can just enjoy this in chat. Enjoy this in chat. It's all yours now. It's now in chat. There we go. So if you have a grid, let's see if we can make a little grid here. Let's see, it's about squares. Take a few of these. That's not good. I should do it exact. Should do it exact. Don't like the black. Can we have white? There's white. Perfect. It has to be perfect. Does it need to be perfect? No. Do we want to be perfect? Yes. Okay. Any black? There's no black there. That's good. That looks decent. We do that. Let's do twice more, right? Twice more is good. Twice more is good. I'm a bit too exact in this. I just want it to look good. No, that's correct. I don't have to do this perfect, but that just I want it to be perfect. There. Nice grid. Nice grid. Thank you. There. Grid. There we go. I'm gonna copy this. This just looks way too good. Gonna do this. We're gonna do Harakazam. Paste another one, and we're gonna put that down there, so we can use it whenever we want to. Aha! Anyways, the grid here. So, if you want to move in Dungeons & Dragons, for example, you have 5-foot square and stuff. It's most games have that. So, if we are over here, this is us all big. We're over here. Big as bulbous. There we go. Perfectly imbalanced. So we want to go, for example, or what we want to do, we want to move over to the right, Then we move one to the right, one right. If you just think of one tick of the game, we move one to the right and would appear over here. If one move down, we move one down and appear over here. If we do the same thing, we appear over here. Now, I don't know how many of you still know Pythagorean. How many of you still know Pythagoras? How many of you still know that? We have a, let's make sure we have the right one. There. With a triangle with two sides on a 90-degree corner at some point. We all know that the diagonal, which is not perfect here because this one is shorter, but imagine these two are the same length. If this one is 1, and this one is 1, and this one is 90 degrees, then this one is longer than either of those two. So we move further diagonally than we move horizontally or vertically. Yeah? So if we would move diagonally here, we would end up there in one game tick, which would make us faster to move diagonally on the entire game. And of course, here's a very small thing, but this is what, 1.4-ish? That's 1.4-ish, so we move about, that's about 40%. I can't type. That's about 40% increased movement speed. I don't think that's a very balanced thing to do things. So therefore they normalize things. Therefore they have normalization, which is this thing over here. Velocity is velocity normalized here, which makes sure that your speed per game tick, your speed per game tick is always going to be 1. It's always going to be 1 times or 400 pixels over here. So it's going to be 400 pixels always when you do one game tick. And that would mean that we, instead of moving all the way over there, we should end up somewhere, let's make it red, over here, somewhere. And we are now moving in one speed in any direction we go, even if we go diagonally. So we have the same movement speed, or movement speed doesn't change, which is important for a lot of games. Yeah. A little bit of math there, a little bit of math. I didn't even think of this. I didn't think of this when making it. But it's a problem I have a lot on D&D, where we're doing D&D things, and yes, diagonally, if you go diagonally, you usually have to, roughly the rule, you can go one diagonal, every one movement is 1.5 diagonal, which I think is 1.4-ish. So for every 1 feet you can move, sorry, for every 10 feet you can move horizontally or vertically, you can move about 7 diagonally, because then you have still the same movement speed. It's really difficult to do. In game, however, you have a computer programming and calculating for you, so you can just have it automatically done. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Anyways, more brain food, more brain food. So where were we? Yeah, we done that part. Also, we got animated sprite here. Animated sprites. If you go to animated sprite over here, you see animated sprite. That's an animation, obviously. If I can, it's thinking about it. There we go. These are the sprite frames. So animated sprite, this thing here is attached to the player. It's the animation, where we have a up and a walk. You can see the eye changes over here, and we got the feet move a bit different over there. So whenever we do the walk action, let's see where it is, over here. If velocity on the x-axis is this, and I don't know really what this means. I don't really know what it means. If we have, I think if we have velocity over x, I assume. So if we go on the x-axis, left or right, it does, the automated sprite animation is walk. So it does 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 in this direction. Now, if animates, we can flip this animation vertically and horizontally. So we get the bulb downward facing, or we get the eye right or the eye left. It will just mirror the image here. So horizontally mirrors the image here, so we get a eye into the left direction, so we can move left. And if we have to flip vertically, we go with the head downwards. Now this is a lot of magic to me, but if the velocity on the x-axis is smaller than 0, so negative, it will flip horizontally. So if we move to the right, or move this positive, so we'll go in the same direction. If it is, however, less than 0, it goes into negatives the other way, and we're going to have the eye facing the other direction. We just mirror the image here, and we go to the left, which is pretty cool. Now, what is false means, I don't know. But I do know that works, and that we get a... oh, it is the Boolean assignment nodes. Yeah. This was complicated, but this would make sure that your sprite is going to do computations where you can have both animations at the same time. So we have up and down at the same time. So this will make sure that you only get the vertical flip. Oh, there we go. Let's look at this one. This one is... let's wait for this one for a second. I'll go for this one first, because... here with the x velocity, here with the y velocity. So if we move up, it's normal animation. It's normal going to be this. Eyes up, he's going up. If it is, if the velocity on I is more than 0, positive. Wait, what? This odd. My problem is understanding things. I did look it up, and as you can see here is a testing phase. Oh wait, I did already do that thing. I have to... this one. I have to remove this one for a second here. There. We need it later. So if I now do this, testing phase, there's my guy. As you can see, if I press downwards, it actually goes downwards. If I press upwards, it goes upwards. So this is the default, up. And this, so here we go. So default up, animation on the y-axis. If there's an animation, it goes into up mode. If we have the image sprite flip vertically, if y is bigger than 0, it goes the other direction. As you can see here, flip it vertically. And this one here is to make sure that if we move diagonally, it will do the face up. So if we go diagonally down to the left, as you see, face goes up. So it makes sure that the to be played animation defaults with our face up. So face up, left and right, face up when we go up, and only face down when we're going literally down, but not going diagonally, because then we'll do a face up again. So it will make sure that we always are face up when we move around. So this makes sure that we don't have I need to go looking downwards thing from here, because this would just say go activate the downward spiral thingy, activate the flipped version. But it can't do that at the same time. It also has to do the walk animation. So this makes sure that the walk animation with the face up is the normal one, and then up and down are the special ones. Also, did it just go away? No, it's still there. There it is. So this makes sure that we get most of the time our face up, and only when we go straight down, it will actually use this animation inverted, as you can see here, flipped vertically. Which is kind of cool. Anyway, we got that done. That also works on the movement keys or WASD, same thing. So that's done. This, although it's a bit different on my game, we'll see that later in a bit. But when we get there, it will take a bit to get there. So we've talked about this part here. Function on any body. This is what is working on. This is when the player gets hit by another entity. We got a collision box, which is collision shape 2D over here. And I believe we can... No, don't know how. Don't know. There is a way to go back to the... Oh wait, there it is. Script. 2D. There we go. This blue thing over here. I do not know how to zoom in yet. Oh wait, actually. Can I move around? There we go. I found out how to zoom in. It's right there. Let's make it bigger. So this is our sprite over here. We're working with this thing over here. And you see that blue line around? That's the hitbox. And I know it doesn't fit. I know. It is slightly too small. Because I mean, I could adjust this how I want to. You see, I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. I want a little bit smaller here. Here, the same thing. Because I want you to have the option where you barely miss it. You just got away with it. So with a little smidge, it doesn't count. So when people go and try to dodge something, they can have the experience of, oh, how did I dodge that? Those kind of things, that feeling, I want people to have that. So you can't get hit on the other edges here, and you can't get hit on the on the most outer pixel of your character. You could make a perfect fit, but I think it's more fun to play with a slightly smaller fit so you can squeeze past something, even if you think you couldn't, and have that experience of, oh, I just made that whole thing. So that's why I make it 1 pixel smaller. 1 pixel for excitement. But that's how we do it. That's how I decided to do it. The tutorial says just make it normal fit. I like to make it a little bit smaller. Just a tad. Anyways, back to the script. So when we have the body being touched, so we have this this blue here, or collision shape. This detects if something hits us. This will make sure our player disappears after being hit, so we get a little bit of a invisibility frame there. It will be a point of a second or something, so it will be very short. So I think we're gonna flash. This is the part where I was just working on. I haven't done this, finished it yet. Also, I need to put this one back, so don't forget. This is, as I said, the reset thing. You should not see your character before the game starts. So this is to make sure you can't see the character when the game starts. You can only see it when the game begins or start putting input in. Only then you can see your character. I haven't seen how that works yet because this is something they asked me to do, but I haven't finished it yet. We're in the process of making it, but I'm not there yet. Getting pretty sniffy here. I don't know why, but I do. Anyways, so when we get hit by another thing that can hit us, we get the high thing, we got the hit emit thing. So there is this thing in the game. You get hit by something, right? Something comes along and hits you. Say hello to us, and something else comes by. Let's say an enemy creature or something comes by and boops us. It touched us. It touched us. This means that this or player character emits a signal which then can be used to do a certain effect. However, since games are fast, game tick. Probably like that. Got game ticks. Game ticks. Don't know why that was different, but sure, it's there now. Game ticks are happening every 1,000th of a second, I believe, normally. Depends on the game. It usually works in nanoseconds, so 1,000th of a second or something like that, or a few hundred of seconds, where every single time on that few hundredths of a second, this thing will emit because we are still touching it. So to offset that, we remove for a short duration. The collision shape will be removed or disabled for a little bit. to make sure that we don't get a million ticks of you're getting hit, you're getting hit, you're getting hit. That signal being sent, we only need one of those signals, not a million of them. So we disable the hitbox for a little bit. And apparently when you turn off collision shapes, it can cause an error. So that's why we set it deferred. So everything else happens first, and then this happens, because this will go every 0.1 or 0.01 of a second. This goes every 0.01 of a second. The entire list here of things we put here is going to be reread and re-looked into every point so much of a second. So this waits for everything to pass, and then it activates, so it doesn't get any kind of errors. How the errors work, I don't know yet. I'm not that far in. It just said there will be an error if you don't do this, so do this. Okay, we simply do it then. And then we were working on collision shape to the disabled. This is false, so it would do all this, disable it, and then we collision shape to the disabled becomes false, so it becomes enabled again. And that's where we were. So collision shapes. Now I did put a hide back, right? Yeah, hide is back. So this is done now. As far as I can go with the tutorial, this is done. We got the buttons, there it is. We got the inputs, I just talked about that. Oh, by the way, dollar is for get node. Get this node. So if we're in here and we put the dollar sign there, it's gonna find the node animated sprite 2D, which is this node over here. So this one, so this code will say, oh, go look into this thing and grab that, and grab, in this case, walk, or look into it, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the dollar sign over there. Got all this done. Oh, the clamp over here. You see this position? Position positive is velocity times delta. Delta is how much it changes. So it calculates delta is change. Simply put, delta is change, and this function process delta, this entire thing here is delta. This is all the things that change all the time. So it will calculate our position based upon all these maths over here. So that's down there, and we have to clamp it. We clamp the position, which means our position cannot move outside of the screen. So we don't want the player with the character to move outside of the game bounds, obviously, because there's no game outside. Okay, we can't see. Okay, we can't see how big the screen. I thought we could see inside the screen. We cannot. Apparently, we cannot. We did set it in. Project settings. Blah 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 blah. What was it? General. Yeah, general window. We got a 480 by 720 window here. This is portrait, so different size normal, and it does apparently scale up pretty well. So this is the size of our screen. Because we're clamped it can't move outside of the screen. So even if our mouse goes beyond the screen and moves away and is now off the screen, the player character will not move off the screen. It will just stick around hanging here and just appear to be moving all the time. So that's that. So that's what clamp does. Lots of learning has happened yesterday. Lots of learning. Let's see. Oh, and lots of things about spelling and misspelling. It's pretty difficult. Sometimes you just put a dot there, or put a capital W there. All those little things make it all break. So yeah, typing correctly is very important, which I'm obviously never going to do wrong. Yes, yeah, definitely, never. It's never gonna go wrong, no. It's fine. It's not like it happened at least 17 times yesterday. It's fine. Anyways, oh, the Boolean note here. Animated flip vertical is false. Apparently it makes this whole function, this function of 4 things, into one line. How it works is magic to me, but it works. So, okay. The Boolean assignment in the code above, that's the part about the velocity here, where we have the animations going on. This is the animation of walk, how to flip it horizontally, as we talked about for going left, how to flip it vertically for going downwards, stuff like that. So the Boolean assignments in the code above, we just talked about, are common shorthand for programmers. Since we're doing a comparison test, Boolean is a comparison test, so we compare 0 state to whatever this is, and also assigning a Boolean value, we can do both at the same time. Consider this code versus the one Boolean assigned above. So first the one line Boolean assignment above. So this whole thing, that's the same thing as this, this thing here. So if we take this, if velocity on x-axis is negative of 0, or is lower than 0, we're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip the animated sprite, which is our animation of course, horizontally. So it will go from going right to going left, and going left is negative on the x-axis, so we will face left. If not, animate sprite flip horizontally is false, it will not flip horizontally. It doesn't go about the vertical. I thought it was about vertical. I'm dumb. It's about horizontal. I am dumb. Yes. Well, lots of things will be I'm dumb here because I'm learning. So, lots of things I'll be, oh, dang it, I got that wrong. I got that wrong. Yes. Let's see, we got. So apparently this is about, not about the vertical change, it's about the horizontal change, which is weird. And that's still 2 lines, so. I don't know how this works now. I'm lost. Let's just say it works and ignore it, because I don't see the difference. I mean, we have no flip, just use walk, and we have flip here. Flip walk. Which is same here. It doesn't say about walk anything, but you know. What is the base and what do we do with it? And what we do with it is false. I mean, okay. Odd. Okay, this part goes above a pay grade. I don't know. Just use this and you're done. Yeah. I'd love to know the logic of this though. It's probably very logical in my face. It's literally in my face. But I don't see it. So if we have the animate sprite flip horizontally when we are going lower than 0 on the x-axis, it's true. It means flip horizontally and we're going left. That's correct. And then it shouldn't flip horizontally if we're going. If this is not true, we should flip horizontally. So because our base animation to the right. So that's correct. So this would work. Also we use a elif, whatever elif is. Is it else if? Ah, we found else if. So we got an if statement with an underlying if statement, which is true because we have this here. And as to compare, if this is true, then it will do the flip. So if the vertical movement is, in this case, positive, above 0, we should flip the sprite, because above 0 is downwards. Remember, it's being downwards. That means we have to flip our animation, this animation, so it goes downwards. So that's obviously correct, because it works. Yeah, I don't see this part. I mean, they both work, undeniably. but I don't see the difference. I don't see what part of... I thought the talk was talking about this part, because this is... The description is right next to this, so I thought it was this part. But this flip horizontally over here. I didn't know. I thought it was to make sure you don't get a... You have to go... you have to use the up and the walk at the same time. Oh wait, actually, because this is an if statement. If this is true, then this happens. If this is not true, then this happens. So this actually always happens when we have movement on the x-axis. Ah. So this is when we have any kind of movement, and here we can decide where it's more or less. So this is any kind of movement on the x-axis. So to only do up or down, or the up thing, we're going straight up or straight down with no x involved. So diagonally we would go with the walking mode and not with a up or downing mode. So this is already what separates out that our base is, or base stat is the normal one. It's just walk. That's the base stat. That's the default setting. We're figuring out simple things, but you know what? It's needed. Okay, so that logic puzzle I solved for myself. I understand now how that works. I still don't know how this works, because we don't want to flip the sprite vertically at all here, do we? There's no world in which we want to make our walk thing. We want to make this thing, sorry, the walk thing, go get vertically flipped. We don't want it at all, because for vertical flipping we want this to go up and down. So this should never be vertically flipped, only should be horizontally flipped. Right? So what would happen if we remove this line? I don't see what this line does here. Or is that brain is working? So if this here states what happens when we use the up animation, and the flip V is only active when we have a less than sorry, we have more than 0 positive than 4 on the y-axis, so we go down. Yeah, that's true. And then we flip the up thing. I don't see what this line does here. So let's see what happens, because I'm curious. I now need to know. Script. So let's see, where are we? I now need to know this. So what happens if we just remove this? Actually do it like this. There. So now it's just text and it's no longer a thing. So let's remove this part and see what happens, because I don't know. Oh, we have to turn off the hide, of course. You there. Get one of these. And then that's one to go. Restart it. So we're not invisible. Down and up looks good. Oh, look at that. Ah, look at it. We found it. We found the solution. Yeah. So if we're going down, it will use the up animation and then flip it vertically. But it doesn't flip back when we go left side to side. So now we have to walk upside down. So that line there is to make sure that we get defaulted to being upright when we're in this animation. That's to reset the default to being right side up instead of, well, being upside down. Ah, there we go. We found it. We found it. Cool. There. So it will undo the flipping of this one, because there's no undoing of this without that. Cool. That those shouldn't be there. There we go. Reset flip V on switching from up to walk animation. So now we know what it does. Cool. The hide needs to be back again before I forget. There we go. We're getting smarter by the moment. Camploy! Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. We're doing science. Well, we're expanding the brain. Yes. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Enjoy your lunch, by the way. Enjoy your lunch. Good food. I just found out what this does, because I didn't find out what it did. Now we know. Yes, brain expands. I've mostly been explaining what this all does. So this is a tutorial here we're following. This is the Dodge the Creep tutorial. And I've been using that to make our own little guy move. And we got, so far, this part over here. I pressed the hide, didn't I? I reset the hide again. Remove the hide. No hide for you. Try again. There we go. So we got a character that moves when we use button presses. This is on the WH keys, and this is on the arrow keys, so we made a double. You can see that the character animation, there's two animations to the right here, open and closed, which is these two. Walk is these two, going in and forth. And we have the up and down version, and we can flip that in the game itself. So it will mirror the normal thing if we go to the left, if we go to negative X, and if we go positive X, it goes back again. And if we go into positive Y, which is downward, it will flip the up animation, which is this one over here, and you flip the upside and flips it vertically, so top goes down, we're actually moving downwards. And if we're going into negative Y, it will go back to upright position with the eye at the right place. And if we go into any X direction, left, right, diagonally up, down, it will always go into the walk animation and not into the up animation. Only if it goes straight up or down, it goes to up animation, which is perfect. And we got all this movement here. Kinda cool. Kinda cool, man. I like it. Looks good. So release is nearby, I guess. Soon. I need to do a lot more work for that, but we're working on it. I found this tutorial, do a few pages of tutorial, and then apply to my own game. So we've looked upon this. So what I've done on my own version. So let's go. Wait, so let's make sure we get the hide back again, so don't forget. Yeah, there. Don't want to forget that little thing there. There we go. Let's see. There was a way. Ah, there. Quit the project lists. Save and quit is fine. So here we're looking into sheep and wolves. I still have to find a cool name and can employ. So for now it's sheep and wolves. I went for wolves, I went for sheep. Now sheep and wolves, we'll have to find a cool title. It has to be done. So let's see, let's upload it. There we go. It's basically the same thing. This does, as you can see, we're very handsome. Of course, we have to find this also again. Scrolling doesn't work here. Scroll wheel. Oh, it's scrolling is in zooming in. Ooh, let's zoom in on the. I wonder. Don't think it does. Anyways, we're somewhere over here, I believe. We're not. I lost myself. For you. There you are. Okay, so this is zooming. Cool, good to know. So you can see this is our beautiful sheep. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. Now I can actually zoom in. I can actually make that that here fit, because that doesn't really fit. So you see that the collision shape doesn't really cover the body. There. The one downside though, I can't do collision shape on the head because it's a square, and that would be. I don't want you to get hit when this part where nothing touches the enemy. I don't want that, but I do want the head involved somehow. So I'm not sure if we can make two collision boxes, and also like make it 1 pixel shorter. for excitement purposes. There we go, 1 pixel shorter. It's already kind of short on there. So this will make sure that you can get hit by the enemy if you actually touch it, but we have a little bit of leeway here, so you can go get that whole feeling of, oh, we barely squeezed past it. That feeling, I want you to be able to have that feeling. So there's a little bit of leeway. We're a little bit more generous in our hitbox. This is the hitbox. We'll determine if an enemy hits us. It will say, oh, you take that 1 damage now. And I think you can do plural hitboxes. So one hitbox for the head as well. But then if we take this sprite, we have of course the code as well. Here is the code. It's basically the same thing we just talked about. Basically the same thing. So I did change a few things because I do not have a down animation. I have a basic walk over here. I did change it. I used to have a basic walk of this while back. Let's see if we can find it. It's somewhere in there. I mean, it's over here as well, but I want to show it properly. Game jam. There we go. We go to art. Hello, art. So remember we made the sheep walk 2 over here, and sheep walk 1 over here. So this is sheep walk 1, and this is sheep walk 2. We have the actual proper movement of the legs being cross connected. So right front with left back and right back with left front. The problem though was that from switching from this one to this one, you see the problem? You see the problem here? That is not movement. That's just the flickering of this going back and forth and this going back and forth, but there's no movement in the legs. There is no movement in the legs. So yeah. So to remove that, I actually put away. I have the basic walkers here. I put in the sheep run 1 over here, and we have the sheep rest over here. So the legs are actually moving somewhere and not just flickering on the hips, which is, yeah. Also 45 streak, dude, you're awesome. You are awesome. 45 streak's awesome. So we got at this point in time, similar to what we have in the other program, of course. There we go. We got a running sheep. Look at him run. It's majestic. It's perfect. Look at it. Oh, it's so good. Also, it goes diagonally. Yes. We don't have a down thing because when we go down, or I don't want my face to go into the mud. So we don't have a down thing. We just walking. And a walking is now like this. And then we have a running. Also, I like the shape and size of it. It fits on this screen, which is kind of... I like the way... I like the size of our player character on the screen here. With a lot of screen to work with, the movement feels fast. We're actually running. Now, of course, we have to make some wolves. We have to make some background to move that direction. And I think I want to have a perpetual movement of our character to go backwards all the time. Because we are running away from wolves. So the background should move in that direction. So we should have our character move in that direction continuously all the time. Slowly. Just a little bit. So if you stand still, you see it pass by and see wolves come in. That's for the whole chase scene. But for now, I really like the animation. I really like it. I still have to make all the... yeah, I made a mistake here. You can see all the sheep we've made. Let's make it bigger so you can see properly. And I thought because the animation, we're going to have our sheep run to the right over there. When we were running away over here. And somewhere we're gonna find the player character. We're gonna help him out. We're gonna grab a cape, cape here, and then we go and chase away the bad guys. Yes, but since the game already automatically flips left and right over here, I don't have to make art for left and right. So this art over here, all facing right and this all facing left, is a problem for coding. So I have to switch all these up. All these to the left have to go to the right. I have to all flip them around to the right, so I can use default settings. Because we would be running backwards. Yes, and I made a lot of sheep. Yes, also this one is a concept for this one. Actually, I kind of like this one. I'm kind of proud of this. We got the angle here, we got the cape there. I think it's kind of cool. I still think about maybe make an eye or something, or an ear maybe, but I have to think about that. But I'm pretty proud of all the art we've made so far. And these are the wolves, of course. Hello, wolf. Wolf art. They're basically the same shape, just a little bit more loaded around, same size, because I can resize them in game anyway. So I'm not sure if I make them the same size or bigger. We'll see. But for now we have this. I'm pretty proud of it. It's my first ever animation, and I've made the box that moves with animation as well. And I kind of like the running animation. I thought it would be too much from going. As you can see, if you stand still, look at it. The animation goes back to default standstill animation. I thought of that myself, because it's not on a tutorial. I just had to make it up myself. Now, it's a small thing, but if we stand still, we actually have our legs straight down and not forward or inside. It's perfect. Hey Flu, hello. One of your favorite songs? Yes. All the sevens. All hail fall. Yeah, I agree, man. The music is awesome. So we have done the making the box move, all our arrow keys with both the WASD keys and with the arrow keys. Yes. And we also made sure that our character is moving, and it looks like it's moving. The legs are moving properly here. I mean, I think it's kind of cool looking. I love my running. Running is still my favorite. It just looks so derpy, which is perfect. And when we stop moving, it just goes to default, stand stationary all the time. So then our legs sticking out like we have on the tutorial of the other thing. I need to go back to Godot. I'll go back to the project. Project list. So, as you should see with the dogs and creep tutorial here, needs to load. Of course, needs to load. There we go. And we press the. We have to remove the hide there, so we can't see it. Don't forget that. I'm starting to get to understand this code a bit more. I have to rechange it so many times. So we changed the problem where we have this. Wait, it doesn't say that. Hope to stop it at a widespread. Okay, there's not enough time for that. But yeah, the legs do stop stationary in the middle anyway. This one as well. I didn't know. I thought it would actually stop when white lag at some point, but it doesn't seem to be. I'm trying to, but I can't make it work. Which is good, because this is normally more defaults like. Anyways, yeah, that's where we are. Slowly learning. Oh, we got a bad bot. Bad bot destroyed. I love my Nightbot. Nightbot is awesome. Yes, destroy the bad bot. Good. Any really downfalls to using the Steam distributed Godot engine versus standalone? I don't know. I'm using the standalone. It's not tied to my Steam at all. I didn't think that it would be in Steam. I didn't even think of that. So I just looked up Godot and downloaded it from there. So I don't know what the difference is. I'm just learning this, man. I'm just new to this all. It's my first game ever. My first ever programming. I'm kind of proud of what I made. Of course, I'm following the tutorial. So it's easier that way. But still, we've gained a lot of knowledge. Brain has expanded, yes. Also, Flu, by the way, do you know where did Thor go? I haven't seen him stream for the last few days. Don't know why. Oh, probably, isn't it because he's gonna get his internet connection installed this week, right? I think that's what happens. Oh, it's not the size of the technique? Kemploy. That's people who lack size say. They're putting this furry. Yeah, you're right. I was like, why is he? I knew last week or a few weeks ago. No, he went to the Netherlands over here. Yes, I'm in the Netherlands. For all kind of things, and there was all kind of things happening. And I know he said something about his installing his fiber. I didn't know he was going to be off stream for that, but that seems kind of logical, obviously, because when you have your internet installed, you don't have internet while it's being installed. It's kind of, yeah. Sometimes I'm just simply dumb. And Thursday's day off. Of course, today's day off. But I was trying to watch him yesterday and the day before. I was a bit sick, so I couldn't stream. And yeah, I was hoping to watch some Thor action, and there was no Thor action. I was sad. I was sad, man. So you can watch them again tomorrow. Great, cool. I'm curious about its announcements and the puck pictures. I'm curious too, man. But I have to wait till tomorrow. I have to wait till tomorrow. So, but in the meantime, I'm trying to build on my my version for the what do you call it? For the game jam, my game jam game. I'm working on my own for now because I'm just so new. I don't think I could be much benefit to anyone else. So I'm just gonna learn the coding. I've done all the art. I mean, this is all my art over here. Beautiful art. We made the human adult. I still have to make him into a sprite. I haven't done that yet. But I've worked with all sheep, make them all give movement and stuff. And we're now learning to code, basically. That's what we're doing here. We're doing the simple tutorial, Dodge the Creep story from Godot itself. It's the first tutorial you find. Which is not that button, try this button. That button is better, yes. And we were working on making the enemies, right? Yeah, it wants us... We're sure the movement is working correctly, I'm pretty sure. Add this line to ready, we've done that. So the player will be hidden when the game starts. So that's the hide, we've been moving away every time we want to test things. This hide over here. Just remove that one. Just the one. There. So our character will be hidden from the start. And there will be a function somewhere that says unhide. So we want player to detect when it's hit by an enemy. Now player, of course, being our guy over here. And the collision shape 2D over there. The box over here, which we made 1 pixel too short. So we have this this little bit of a, oh, I can just squeeze past, I did it. That kind of feeling. So we have a little bit of leeway here, just a pixel. To just get past an enemy and like, oh, I didn't think I could make it. That's what that little pixel is for. It's psychological motivation. Yes. That's why we did that. So we're going to make sure that the player is hit by anyone to detect that. But we haven't made any enemies yet. Well, that will be done soon. A signal functionality to make it work. So we've done some signal functionality. Signal hit is the signal we're going to use, which is, let's see, project settings. It's the input map is the buttons here. Where was that again? I forgot where it was. Let's see. And auto extends to the extends area 2D if you're using yeah. So we have to do signal hit. Oh, that's the variable. Yeah, we put in another. This is a variable. That's what it is. That's what it is. So that would be in the code right over there. Signal hit. So this is what we're actually. This is our sprite. This player here is actually area 2D. That is player. We just gave it a different name. And it will respond to signal hit. I believe. Do we have somewhere? Oh, this will just say. Oh yeah, this will just say because player area 2D here is connected with two nodes over here. It has animation, which is this, and this one says collision shape when you get hit, or that you have a hitbox. And this now says what happens. What signal do we need to work on? No, the signal is going to be hit when another hitbox touches our hitbox. So that's what we're working on right now. So signal hit. This defines a custom signal called hit that we will have our player emit. So we will say ow or something, and the player and the game will say, oh, he said ow, he has been touched. Yes, touch it. When it collides with an enemy, we'll use area 2D to detect the collision. Select the player node to click the node tab. Yeah, we've done that. This part we've done. If you're using an external editor, I don't, so that's fine. Oh yeah, we have the function on body entered. I think we already installed that, didn't we? Function on body entered. There it is. There we are. Yep, this part. So after being hit, we'll hide the player for a sec, and we do the hit emit thing, which is that signal here hit that or variable signal hit. That hit is saying hit emit now. Say ow right now. Yes. And we put it to deferred because apparently it disables my hitbox for a second. And if you disable your hitbox, it can cause errors if it does in the wrong time. So that's why this one the collision shape 2D disable gets deferred, so it will be the last thing that happens, so it doesn't get into intro with other things. So that's good. So that we've done. We've added this little bit of code. I just talked about this. That's what we just talked about. Each time an enemy hits a player, the signal is going to be emitted. Each time an enemy hits. Now we talked about game ticks. Game ticks. We got this is us. We're gonna hit by an enemy, or the other way around. And every game tick, it's gonna say ow. We only need one ow. We don't need a million ows. And it's gonna say ow every thousandths of a second every second. So that's 1,000 inputs every second here. So that's why we need to disable this thing for a little bit, so we don't get a million ticks that says ow to you. We only want 1 HP burn, not 1,000 HP burn whenever we get hit per second. Yes. You've been touched? I'm always touched, man. Very touched by you. By you being here. Touchy. If I'm not mistaken, it still works, right? I didn't turn it off. Oh, still there. Anyways, touching. All about touching. Yeah, we need to disable the player's collision so they don't trigger hit signal more than once. This is the reason. Else we get 1,000 signals here. We don't need 1,000, we need 1. Also, it would be pretty painful to get 1,000 HP damage every second. It would be kind of painful. I have to give you a lot of HP for that. And I only want to give you 3. So you would die, well, within 3,000ths of a second. That might be a bit fast. Maybe. Disabling the error's collision shape can cause an error. If it happens in the middle of an engine's collision processing, using set deferred, over there, this part here, set deferred, tells Godot to wait to disable the shape until it's safe to do so. Yeah, so I don't know what error this is, but we want to avoid getting errors, so we have to watch out when using, when disabling collision shapes. Apparently that can cause problems, so always make sure that when it changes to disabled, it gets deferred. Sorry about that, having some hiccups here. Hiccup and burps at the same time is something, man. The last piece to add a function we call to reset the player when starting a new game. So this is just all to reset, and we've installed that right here. So position is pos. So we can set pos. Yeah, function start pos, and then position is pos. So pos position. We start out with hide over here. At the start of the game we are hidden, but this one will reset us to showing him. And then this part should be done, if I'm not mistaken. With the play working, we'll work on the enemy next lesson. So let's start with next lesson, please. Creating the enemy. Yes, enemies. Now it's time to make the enemies or player will have to dodge. Their behavior will not be very complex. Mobs will spawn randomly at the edge of the screen, choose a random direction and move in a straight line. We'll create a mob scene, which we can then instance to create any number of independent mobs in the game. So this is important. Node setup. Click scene, new scene from the top menu and following nodes. Okay. Let's go. Scene, new scene. It's gonna be rigid body 2D. Add the following notes. Rigid body 2D, so this one has to become a rigid body. How do I do that again? I can add child nodes, but at the moment it's not ready yet. Okay, that's not correct, so I think this is not the right node here. Ah, there. Rigid body 2D is what we need, yep. This one. This one needs to get destroyed. There we go. 2D scene. Oh, so just starts 2D. Okay, so it will have to be the part of that. Okay, fair enough. Wrong. Have to do this here. Rigid body 2D, still there. We will call this mob. Mob. The enemy. And actually just enemy. Which is way longer to type, but enemy for now. Of course, we'll add to this same things we'll add to the other one. So we're gonna add a. So we have to adjust this. This is enemy, not that. So that's kind of weird because if in the other scene, player is over there. Because I want to make it actually, if I do this here, yes, and then we change that into animate sprite 2D. So this will be a sprite, yes. That sprite will also have a collision shape, 2D. There we go. Now it's all on the enemy, so that's good. I don't know if we can get rid of no 2D. Don't know if we can, or if we must. Not sure. And we have to add visible on-screen notifier 2D. Okay, sure. Just follow the steps here. Visible on-screen notifier 2D. There we go. Those are the three things we need to install on the rigid body, it says. Check. Sorry about that, bit of a sniffles. So we've done those three things, which is these three things we've done. Don't forget to still not the economy select. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Yeah. Enemy here. Let's see. Then we have to go to 2D. Yeah, and we have to do this here. So we cannot select the child nodes of this enemy. So I cannot put a sprite collision or visible on-screen notifier somewhere away from where the guys. Also, let's. Oh wait, actually, there's no zoom in because there's no animation yet. Never mind. Enemy is here. So then we'll take this one. Actually, I don't think I need this one. Let's put it away so I can actually see everything. Good. So the children sort of can't be selected like you did in player scene. So we activate that little button over there. That's what this one does over here. So it's now that locked in. So all the children here cannot be selected separately. So I can't just move around the wrong thing. Select the mob node and set its gravity scale property in the rigid body 2D section. Inspect to 0. This will prevent the mob from falling downwards. Oh, there's a gravity. Check. A mob is here. Well, actually, call it what they call it because then we keep it simple. Just follows the door. Mob is there. Gravity scale. There. To 0. Oh, so you just type it in. 0. This is something we didn't do with the player, so that's kind of weird to me, but sure. So it won't fall downwards. In addition, on the collision objects 2D section, just beneath the rigid body 2D section, expand the collision group and check the one inside the mask property. This will ensure the mobs do not collide with each other. Oh, okay, so this will say, hey, you're in team 1 and you cannot hit team 1. No friendly fire, basically. Okay. Expand the collision group. Collision group. Scene transform? No. Aura? No. Let's see, collision shape, disable debug on a collision, pixel debug, node, transform canvas item, node. Okay, in addition to expand the collision group. Can we expand this? Ooh, is it here somewhere? Expand collapse branch? No. I was almost happy there, but no. This branch, a child node instance. It's probably right in my face and I'm not reading it properly. Oh, I see. Node! Aha! That's what we need to be, right? No, expand the collision group. It's node, not collision. What? So I'm having trouble with this one. This collision object here looks like this, a part of this here. So let's say collision object 2D, disable move. So Spectre. Collision shape is in there. Collision object 2D. I got collision shape here. We got collision shape. No, transform. I think it's in this part here because this looks kind of like that part. Got input down there. Got collision object above. Got collision shape here. Is it in? No, something is here. Okay, sometimes you just need to find it. I can't read properly. Under the collision shape 2D, we need to find collision object. Did we do the wrong thing? Animate sprite, collision shape 2D, visible on-screen notifier. Those are all correct. Select the mob node. That's gravity scale property. We've done that. Ah, here we are. Collision object 2D. So we were in the wrong setting because now we don't see that. Ah, yeah, that's where we are. So collision object 2D. Collision. Aha, there we go. There we go. Found it. Just need the body. Read the body 2D section. Expand the collision group. We did that. And uncheck the one inside the mask property. So mask, uncheck. So now it will say no to that. This one sure the mobs do not collide with each other. So apparently the mobs are group 1, I assume, or layer 1, group 1. But they're not going to hit group 1. Set up the animate sprite like you did in the player. This time we have 3 animations: fly, swim and walk. Like 2 images for each animation in the art folder. Let's install those. So animate sprite 2D. And we go for animate sprite 2D over here. Ah, itchy. Itchy. Animation. Spirit frames, new sprite frames. Click it again. Click that again. So we get this. There's default. We change that to fly. Then we add one. Oh, that's not correct. Sprite frames, there we go. Add one. We're gonna make swim and walk. Oh, I have to, of course, I'm so used to using capitals. I shouldn't use capitals. I need to unlearn using capitals because this will mess up my coding. Because later on I will have to refer to these and I'll put it wrongly. Because they say to do something which then, of course, I use a capital, a walk. Oh, hello, walk. There we go. Fly, swim and walk. Now with the art over here. Open the art. So we got fly over here. Enemy flying 1. And enemy flying 2. Swim. Enemy swimming 1. And enemy swimming 2. And walk. Enemy walking 1. And enemy walking 2. That's that. The animation speed property has to be set for each individual animation. Adjust it to 3 for all 3 animations. Okay, let's see. Animation speed property. Oh, that's there. So I have to change this 5 FPS to 3. And this one is also a 3. And this one should also be a 3. So this is how fast the animation will go from one to the other. So, nope. So 3 frames per second, this will go. Not too fast, I think. Break's over. Press see you again, have fun. Thank you, dude. Thank you. We're slowly expanding the break and getting better at it. Thanks for being here, mate. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully. Have a good one. Anyway, I need to blow my nose again. The sniffies are big, man. Don't know why I have this, but my eyes start tearing up whenever I start streaming. It doesn't happen when I'm not streaming, so it's kind of weird. I don't know why. But it involves a lot of blowing my nose, which is annoying. And sniffles. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So, I didn't know you could make those frames per second here, so I have to look into my own animations to make it maybe faster or slower. We'll see. Anyways, we got that one done. So, animation speed has been done. It's this 3 FPS over there. You can use the play animation buttons to the right animation speed input field to preview. Oh, you can preview that. Oh, that's cool. So, this. That's kind of cool. Let's put it in the center. There we go. Nice and easily spotted. So this is the fly. Swim. Are those different entities anyway? Yeah, those are different body types. I mean, they're all relatively similar, but they're different body types. There's the walk then. So basically you made 3 enemies with this, I think. I think that's how they do it here. We'll select one of these animations randomly so that the mobs will have some variety. Ah, that's, yeah. So have mob variety because they look different, therefore they are different. But they only have that animation, so they don't have up and downs, they don't have anything else, they just have either... You're gonna find this enemy, or this enemy, or this enemy. Okay. But they all seem kind of the same, although since the art is so different in size, I'd say the hitbox should also be interesting to make, because we only have one collision shape for them all. Curious about that, how that works. So, let's see, we'll select one of these animation here. Like the play images, these mobs images need to be scaled down. Set the animated sprite scale property to 7575. That's speed scale. We need transform scale 0.75. Oh, not 2 points. That will work. Is that then same for all of them? Yeah, that just copies over. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Good. It is one enemy in the end. As in the player scene, add a capsule shaped 2D for collision. To align the shape with the image, you need to rotate the rotation property to 90 and transform the inspector. So a capsule shape 2D again. Collision shape 2D. Doesn't have anything there. There. Capsule shape again. New capsule 2D. And then we have to go for a transform. Rotation 90. And then we align. Now these are enemies, they don't need an extra pixel to give you a way out. I actually don't want them to give you a way out. This is of course only on enemy walking. So if I would go for this one again, and we press this one. So for swim, I mean it's kind of the same. I mean, okay, so the legs won't work on this one. See, the legs won't work, and it does have a little bit of an extension on the model there, where the hitbox is bigger than the model itself. So there are some downsides to making it like this. That there's, in this case, parts where there is no animation, or no animation, no sprite that you can see, where you can still get hit by it. So I might want to make it a little bit smaller. So it will not hit every part of the big one, but you will not be hit with a force field from this one. That's wrong, I want this one. For this one, that one should be kind of perfect, and a little bit there. Then we look back into the others. That's pretty generous. So I want to make it a little bit stick out here. So if it's 1 pixel round, so we do have a 1 pixel of no hitting, but that is the same as we have on the player character. And then on fly we have a little bit extension, so fly is a little bit stronger then, but the other two are just 1 pixel off. I think I'll do that, and it's less egregious where you get hit. It's more, it's close to how you should be hit. So I think we'll take that. I think we take that. Seems good to me. That's done. Save the scene. Save the scene. Save scene. Node 2D will become a mob. So player mob. Don't do no big letters there. Good. Save that. Good. So now to do all the other things. Enemy scripts. Add a script for a mob like this. Okay, let's go for script here. Mob scripts. We probably have to just do the same things. Discourage body 2Ds. The inheritor, which is him. No default, that's all fine. That's a good. Okay, extends rigid body 2D. Now we have a rigid body instead of animated body, which is kind of interesting. I thought it would be the same, but they're not. Anyway, now let's look. Now look at the rest of the scripts in ready. We play the animation and randomly choose one of the 3 animation types. So this has to be in ready, which is, as I said before, this is the name of what we're modifying. Function ready, this is when we start the thing. This is what's going to keep going all the way through. So this one is going to be chosen. Variable mob types. Okay. Animate sprite 2D sprite frames. Get animation names. Animate sprite 2D play. Mob types randy. Mob types. Okay, this is just miracles to me. We'll find out what it means in a sec. We'll discuss it. Needs to be in ready. So instead of past, there it needs to be. Bam. And this one needs to be the same line as the rest. Yeah, that's, I believe, correct. Yeah. I could put those on the same place. There. That's better, right? It doesn't like it. Okay, it doesn't like it. Fair enough. I have to put it there then. There. Now it says yes. Now it says good. Fine. Fine. Okay, next up. First we get the list of animation names from Animate Sprite 2D's sprite frame property. So Animate Sprite 2D sprite frame property. So that would be, if we go to Animate Sprite 2D, go to sprite frames, and we find these names here: fly, swim, walk. So it's looking for look for this specific part here. Check. So animate sprite 2D, sprite frames, that's what we hear. Get animation names, which is these things here. This returns an array containing all 3 names: walk, swim and fly. So, okay, it makes an array with those 3 names. These 3. We then need to pick a random number between 0 and 2 to select one of these names from the list. Array dice start at 0. So 0 is a thing. There is no 0. 0 is 1 already. Array dice start at 0. Randomly %n. Select a random integer between 0 and n minus 1. Okay, select a random number between 0 and n minus 1. Now we have to select n somewhere then, right? Or, no, sorry, n is already the number of things, yes. N is already 3. Minus 1 because we start at 0, not 1. So we have 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2. Yeah, that's what we have to do, n minus 1. Check. Okay, we got that. The last piece to make the mob delete themselves when they leave the screen. Connect the screen exited signal of the visible on screen notifier 2D node to the mob and add this code. Okay. Let's see. So we're going for connect the screen exit signal. The screen notifier 2D to the mob. Seems like we just to install the same place where we put the last one. Script. Wait, there's the. No, it's fine. So to put this into process delta. Connect the screen exit signal of the visible on screen notifier 2D mode on the mob and add this code. So I think simply put function should be delta, should be here. I think that's what we do, right? It's a function though. I don't think that's correct. I think we're doing something wrong here. Let's see, it needs to be the same height as other functions. So that does that, but it shouldn't be on the process delta. I think. Connect the screen exit signal of the visible screen of 2D to the mob. So I think. So this, we've done this. Error at 12.1. Expect indented block after function declaration. Indented block after function declaration. So it needs that. No, doesn't matter apparently. Okay. It's still in line, so I'll keep it there. So this is a connect screen exit signal. Where do we find the? Let's see, we had a signal thing earlier. I believe we go into mob. Let's see, how did we do that again? So we had a signal earlier, which was going back to the earlier stages. Script start position. Set the third and stuff. Function. Function on body added. This thing here. We need to make this one again. So we have to get a signal. Gonna do this like this. Let's copy that. Put it there. Press enter. We have to use both codes at the same time. We go with this one. We go with this one to the next page. So find all the names. Let's see. We've done that. We've done that. There. So connect the screen exited signal. Variable screen size. Oh, it goes back to the base page. Dang it. Base page. These are the movements. Animation. Signals. There it is. Signal. Okay, let's see. One play to detect when it's hit by an enemy. Haven't made any enemies yet. It's okay because going. And the following at the top of the script. If you're using GD script, add extends area. If you're using signal hit. So one to extend. In this case, signal. Visible on screen notify 2D. Okay. So it's got a single hit we've placed. Use the area 2D to detect collisions. Select the play node, click node, and then we're going to do signal. Okay, so signal hit will become signal. Signal screen exited. That's what we need here, I think. Is that it? Oh no, it's lowercase and all stuff, and with a little stripe between. There. So then we refer to this thing over here, to this part. And then we have to go back to the node tab. So we have the mob here. Then we go to node. Signals, and we have to find the, let's see, visible on screen notifier. On screen. Am I wrong? 1 sec. Give me a moment to grab some more handkerchiefs because, yep, we need more. We require more. I've returned with more handkerchiefs. Okay, so function on visual on screen notifier 2D screen exited. So I would say it would be this signal and that, but I haven't found the signal here. Let's see. Body entered, body exited, entered, exited. So it's extra edit the body. Node and object. Say anything about that? Yeah. Screen exited. Screen. No. I believe these are all there are. I don't see anything that I would say would be okay. So the code they give over here is usually simply copy paste, because this is just working. This is an enormously long name, and I mean enormously long. So this is the function. And we have to do a signal of the on-screen notifier to the node. Signal from this, the screen exited is what we need as a signal. Okay, so you have to do screen exited. That's what we're looking for. Okay, let's think about it. Screen exited, there we go. And then we just connect that to the mob, that's good. There we go. Good. So now we've made sure that he can, this one will send a signal towards mob, which is where our script is. Now to put this in the right place. Wait, missed it. What? There. You can actually minimize that apparently. Okay. So this needs to go somewhere. Now apparently it's not part of Delta. So let's empty Delta again. There. And let's see. So we have to put in this code. Maybe not in Delta. Maybe you have to put in the beneath function ready. There, just as another function. It's not red, so that's good. Okay, so this basically means get removed. So this is a random type of mob. This is when you reach the end, you're gonna get queue free, and this is screen exit. We already had that correct. Okay, then we save the scene. That should do it. This completes the mob scene. It's done. Mob scene done. With the players and enemies ready, and the next part will bring them together in a new scene. Make enemies spawn randomly around the game board and move forward, turning our project into a playable game. I wish I could find a way to stop sneezing and sniffing all the time. It would be very nice, because I don't have this when I'm not streaming. So there's something, maybe someone talking, I don't know, but something makes me sniffle a lot, which is annoying. And I need to find a solution. Because it makes it very hard on me. Anyways, mob is done. Playable game. Let's make it. After I sneeze again. Yeah. The main game scene. Now it's time to bring everything ready together into a playable game scene. Create a new scene and add a node named main. Okay. To the scene. It's called main. Check. Let's do the script of the other thing, but that's fine. There we go. That is fine, completely fine. Okay. We got the node named main. The reason we're using node instead of node 2D, I didn't change this at all. I just called it main and it was already a node. Don't see why we should change that. It's not about subnodes yet. Okay. The reason we're using node instead of node 2D is because this node will be a container for handling game logic. It does not require 2D functionality itself. Okay, so this is the backend. This is the backend. Click the instance button represented by chain link icon and select your saved player.tscn. So I'll link this to player.tscn. Now it's there. The player is here. Player 1 has arrived. Now add the following nodes as children of main and name them as shown. Okay, let's see. Main. Ctrl A for another subnode. We call it a timer. Timer named mob timer. Is this now a child of main? I'd say yes. I think they're all children of main, right? Anyway, this one is going to be a mob timer. With the capitals, because it says capitals, so we'll use that. Then we add another one. We will call score timer. And we add another one. Oh, not that. Try that. Another timer called start timer. All with capitals. Yeah. And then we add child node marker 2D. Marker 2D. Named start position. Okay. Sounds logical. Set the wait time property of each of the timer nodes as follows. Values are in seconds. So this part here. So mob timer 0.5, score timer 1, start timer 2. Okay. Mob timer. The wait time property. 0.5. From mob. Score timer gets a 1. That's already 1. And start timer gets a 2. Not 25, 2. Yes. In addition, set the one-shot property of start timer one shot, there, property to on, and set the position of start position node, start position, position, yeah. Marker 2D, transform, position, there we go. To 240 and 450. Now this is just me thinking about things, but that's quickly. $480 and the other one 900. Oh, I thought it would be 720. But we are working different screens, so we'll see. I was saying that it's just dead center we spawn. So I've done all those things. Now spawning mobs. The main node will be spawning new mobs and want them to appear at random locations on the edge of the screen. Add a path 2D node named modpath. As a child of main, when you select path 2D, you will see some new buttons on top of the editor. Okay, let's have a look. So main node, okay, main, Control A, and we get ourselves path 2D. Path 2D. We call this modpath. Yeah. It's caps lock. Let's go. Yeah. Modpath, check. If you see, when you select path 2D, you see some new buttons on top of the editor. New buttons. There. There. New buttons. These new buttons over here. Okay. Yeah, right there. Select the middle one, add point, and draw the path by clicking to add the points at the corners shown. Let's see, at the corners shown. Okay. So let's copy whatever they're doing over there. I have to make sure I zoom out. Oh, this is okay. This is screen size. Good to know. So this is the screen size. Very nice. So this will fit in. So I have to select the middle one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not perfect. And then 5, right? There, so it fills it out. Okay, check. Now this one, can I move it? I can move it. So let's put that there. It still feels a bit high. Oh, I'm moving the other things. That's not good. There. I'm moving the screen size. So draw the path in clockwise order, else the mouse will spawn pointing outwards instead of inwards. Okay, so it will spawn. If you clockwise, you spawn inwards, and so they spawn away from whatever line there is. Okay, interesting. Select the middle one, add point, which is this one over here, and draw the path by clicking to add the points at the corners shown. To the point snap to the grid, make sure use grid snap and use smart snap are both selected. Ah, I didn't do those two, did I? I did not. Okay. So do it again, but this time with the grid snap and lock snap. There. Okay, this one as well. So we activate you and you. And we activate that and we activate that there. There, it's now kind of hard to see because of the grid. But now, no. It does go up there. Why does it go up there? I mean, these two are perfectly fine. Why does that one? Oh, now it goes there. Okay, it goes there now. I'll take it. Now we are on perfect. Now we're the right places. Yes. I don't like the grid too much, but you know what? It's what it needs to be. So we did get an extra grid with that installed. I don't think I want that, but sure. After placing point 4, you click the close curve button, and your curve will be complete, which we did. That's the button over here, which made this last line here. Now the path is defined. Add a path follow 2D node as a child of mob path and name it mob spawn location. So mob path here gets a child. It's also a path 2D, I believe. Path follow 2D, this one. There we go. Yeah. And name it mob spawn location. Did I type correctly? Seems good. Seems good. This node will automatically rotate and follow the path as it moves. So we can use it to select a random position and direction along the path. So this will just follow the path as it moves. We just made a path. We made this path, and we'll apparently move around this path here. Apparently. So we can use it to select a random position and direction on the path. Your scene should look like this. Does it look like that? Main, player, with all things. Mob timer, score timer, start position, mob path, mob spawn location. Yeah, exactly the same. Main script. Time to write. Gonna export another variable here. And there. So we're going back to main. Click the main node and you will see the mob scene property in the inspector on the main GD. Inspector main. And we should find mob scene. Wait. No sub things on the main. Let's see. Click the main node. We have main selected here. Main is selected. That's main. Hello main. There, selected. You'll see the mob scene property in the inspector on the main GD. Inspectors here. Is transform coloring? No. No. Main.gd. Which I don't see a main.gd over here. It's in the inspector, so we're good. We don't have to go to node history apparently. Thread group? No. Let's find again. So let's see. What am I missing? What am I missing? Titty. So click the main node, we have that. You'll see mob scene property in the inspector on the main GD. So mob scene should be somewhere here, right? In the inspector. Which this thing over here. Under main GD. So got node GD, canvas item node, metadata. It goes back and forth. Okay, that's fine. Nothing there. Script change history and stuff. No. I can't find a main GD here. Click on the main node, you'll see the mob scene property in the inspector on the main GD. Main.gd. I got an inspector. I got main, not main.gd. Nothing underneath that. We can see. Oh, it just expands. Okay, that's not what we needed. Collapse all. It's just easy to see. So, I mean, I could do this for a sec, but that's not what I need. Oh, there's explanation. What a node is, sort of inherits, how it is. Okay. Console. So we got this now suddenly. The mob here is player. Okay. Oh, these are the other. Okay. So let's just save this scene for now. Save scene. Main.tsn. Sounds good. Save that. Good. So don't accidentally remove all the stuff. So we're still on main with inspector, and I need to find myself a main.gd, which I have some trouble with. I'm probably blind. Probably blind. This is history of edited stuff. This gave me all the text. Documentation for this object, okay. This gave me options for, I mean, let's expand on and see if we can find ourselves a main GD somehow. We're looking for mob C, which is under main GD. I'm probably blind, but I don't see it. I do not see it. Click the main node, you'll see the mob scene property inspect on the main.gd. I don't find a mob scene or a main.gd. And I'm looking in the inspector. Is it maybe not the inspector? Maybe that's it. I mean, it says it is, but anywhere else we have this here. Is it this? Is not this the inspector, but this entire thing is the inspector, and this is apparently part of it? Is this mob.gd? It's not main.gd, but it's mob.gd. It's a part of it. Right? Here's mob.gd. Here it is. We found it. So, not in the inspector. At least not in the... I would consider this to be the inspector. Apparently it's not the inspector. The inspector is also this. Okay. Oh, it actually... No, it doesn't change over when I... Yeah. I'm selecting different things to see if... We had to select main to find that thing. But I got mob GD. Not main GD. Toggle alphabetical sorting on the method list. Doesn't matter. That's fine. So this is mob.gd. We're looking for main.gd, and actually we're looking for mob scene on the main.gd. Okay, also we got a debugger probably. An error at 15.1. There is nothing at 15 here. There. The brain is slightly exploding, just slightly exploding. I can't find it. Click the main node. Let's click something else, then we click the main node. We're in the inspector, is over here. We changed. This one does change when you click on it. This one does not change when you click on it. Even though it says GD, and I'm kind of tempted. And you will see the mob scene property in inspector under main.gd. Do we see any main.gd? I see main over here. There's mob.gd. These are the scripts as well. Do we need to go in here? These are the codes for player and mob. Okay. But we have to find mob scene somehow. The scripts. Asset lib? Don't think that's what we're looking for. No. We got a mob scene over here. This is the mob scene, and this is the player scene over here. This is the mob scene. Is this what we're looking for? Click on main node, and you'll see the mob scene from the inspector on main GD. We're looking for mob scene property. I mean, I know these are the scenes we're going to switch in, but we need to be in this scene. Right? Because we're trying to get mob.tsn. There we go. You can assign this property's value in 2 ways. And have I done this already? I'm not sure if I have. I think I did. We are in main, so our script should be here. Extend rigid body. Is it somewhere in there? Extends node. Pack seam. Extends node. I expect extends in class body. Where was that from? Where was that from? And a script to main. Back scene allows to close the mob scene. Wait, what? Did I miss a part? Yeah, I missed this part. Add a script to main. Main has a script. At the top of the script, we use add export for mob scene packed scene. We haven't done that part. This is the part we've missed. Task to choose a mob scene, we go to instance. So this one. This allows us to choose mob scene. Aha! We've missed a part. We did miss a part. So add the script to main. At the top of the script, use add export. Extends node is a problem with. But it is part of the code. So we're probably going to find it later. So now we have variation mob scene, and now we should get a mob scene in here. Hopefully. If it can understand this. Should put this in here right now. Because this export the variable mob scene. Well, we made the variable mob scene, so that must mean packed scene. So now here should be a thing appearing. Like we did with the movement speed, where suddenly put movement speed at export. Movement speed is suddenly with a movement speed option here. Although for now I don't see it. It doesn't say this one is broken, but it sees this one. It doesn't want to work with this one. So if we just move it away, so the program will look into it, see if there's any errors down there. 17.1. Okay, I want something beneath this. Wait, is that no, that should this will start. Extends need to be at start, so it says there's no problem with this. We're still in main. Node to the canvas item node. We should see mob scene here or something like that. No. 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 And no. I am confused. Did we miss more? I mean, it doesn't like to use the extends node. Doesn't like to use that, which is weird because that is part of the code here. Normally you just have to copy everything in here and just paste it in. That's how it should work. We have an example somewhere. This function. I was hoping to see a complete version of this, but I don't. It also says extend node and then export variable and variable score. I think it's the right place. It does break that. The same text is there, so it's not like the extend is wrong. Extend node, he says, is a problem. But that's not what we'll work on. We'll work on this part here, because this will allow us to get the mob scene. Let's see, and now we should have the main node, and you should see the mob scene property, the property we just put in there, in the expect on the main.gd. We have reached a wall, a brick wall. Faceplant into brick wall. And I can't see the problem. Yet. We need better brains. We need better brains. Anything else we've missed? No. No, that's all there is. I'm curious why this errors, but we've had more of those errors where we had to install something later on to allow for this. So that's not too weird. And at export var mob scene is the same thing as at export variable speed, which then became a became player.gd speed here. This thing. We're looking for this, but then with main.gd saying that other thing. So space here is okay. There's mob. There's no 2D. I'm looking for the script of main here. Because this is still the code for player. Is it stuck somewhere? Because this variable export variable speed 400 made this happen here. I try to see the same thing in main, but for some reason it doesn't even start the script of main as a 2D and scripts. There we are. No, that's still player. Is mob. There should be here a main GD as well, right? Because these are all scripts. And we know we just wrote that script, but now the script's gone. Yeah, it should add a main.gd. I don't know why it doesn't. Do we have to make the main again? The name path is valid. This allows you to make the thing again. You know what? It should say it already exists. It doesn't say it exists. Okay. Weird. I'm confused, but sure. So we have to do all things again and then hope it works. So we now delete the old version. Is this the wrong type of node maybe? We picked the main node here. Let's see, plus node. Yeah, that's the basic node we just had. And not node 2D, just node. It was a node when we started. Put that one. Take up All that. That. Delete all this. Yeah, we're in main, that's good. Okay, so delete that. And delete that. Yes. We're adding a other node to the scene. Is it not a node? There. That should be the right node. So this then should be main. And paste all that and call this main. So we now made sure that there's an actual node over there, not a weird ass node. It should have been a node from the start, but sure. So now it extends node 2D, so that's good. We got the right thing here, node 2D. Nothing else, nothing 2D, whatever. I know it should be node. It should be not node 2D, it should be node, right? For comparison. Just anywhere say or show the node itself. It says main here, which we have. It's gray as well, so that's good. It looks the same. Of course, we have to install a few parts still. Got the timers and stuff in because just copy and pasted that. That's fine. We have to do the mob thing here again. So let's do this quickly. Actually, no, it should still be the same. Because that is adjusting the mob path over here. Which if we go to 2D, it's there. The mob path is in here. Mob spawn location is on the mob path. So that's all good. So main. File exists, will be reused. We'll load an existing script file. Yeah, load the existing script file. Good. So it says no 2D, that's what it is. Okay, fair enough. Now to get this. I'm gonna take the code we just had, put it there. It has the same error, okay. Install a few other things as well. Pretty sure there was more than this. Let's see here. Spawn location. Add a script to main. That's all the scripts. We use the export mob from obscene pack scene to allow us to choose the mob scene we want to instance. So that I see main GD. That's already a good thing. We've got now main GD script, mob GD, and player GD, and no 2D. Okay, save the scene just in case. Now we should find a variable mob science, mob scene. Sorry. Let's see here. So we got main selected, process, mode inherit, thread group and stuff. It still doesn't make the extra, you know. I have to do this. It doesn't make this part. Play GD speed, that thing. I want that in main GD over there. It doesn't. It simply does. Also, this just changed to main instead of main GD. Script. It says main GD. Okay. Resource, recon found. I am a little bit stuck. We have hit the brick wall of brick walliness. It does not accept extend node over here. And we don't see the variable mob scene. Which, if you put a variable here, this basically says make variable score. This says make variable mob scene and also export that into this thing here. I don't know what packed scene though is. Because if we're looking at player here, for comparison, there. Export variable speed. We made the variable speed, we export that, is 400. Is a problem here that this should be is vaccine. And then we're going to main inspector and no. The answer is no. The answer is no. So that apparently is not it. So that is apparently correct. I mean, I don't see this incorrect, so I assume it's correct. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Brain is melting. That's real. Maybe something down there that makes me understand it. Click the main node and you will see the mob scene property in the inspector on the main GD. Well, no. You can assign its property value in two ways. Grab mob.tscn from the file system block and drop it in a mob scene property. Or click down arrow next to empty and choose load select mob tscn. No, this is script. Main.gd is attached to it, which is this script here. That's correct. We don't have main.gd option here. I'm getting slightly stuck. My brain is exploding. Exploding brain. Yes. If we want to sniff again, because that's what we need to do. Apparently we live to sniff. It's very annoying, but it's what it is. So I can't get out of this for now. So I'm just going to save it for now. We're just going to do a little game in the meantime. Just to give my brain some rest. Save this. Gonna put this away for now. Let's start a little bit of drill core demo, because I like to do that. So I have to go back then to the not Discords. I have to go back then to the what's it called? The Twitch, because it doesn't allow that. Get in trouble if I don't. Let's see, twitching, opening Twitch, the dashboard, yes. We change the game and the well setting here. There we go. Brain exploded, and we're going to categorize this into drill core. There we go. And that's all done. Okay. Good. We're good again. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just going to turn off the music. And let's see here. I need to get you open and you open. Now the volume might be a bit low, so I have to look into how... Well, what volume? Let's up some volume here. Audio. That seems good. Okay. Okay, so let's play. Core Master. Start a contract. Just to get my brain off things, because my brain is just a little bit too exploded. So let's give you a better picture. Following instructions is difficult. It is.
Landing complete. The surface is secure.
Oh, it doesn't. Hello? There we go.
Drilling confirmed.
Okay, that might be a bit much. How about that? Seems better. Okay. So I got a tactic for this. Well, it doesn't always work, but it's pretty decent. And I'm getting pretty far with this. I don't want to put it in the cannons yet, because I noticed I don't have to pay for the first 2. So if I'm lucky, I might get some green and get some actual good turret options instead of the basic turrets. I mean, the first turrets are free, so if those are good, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Instant new miner. We've got 5 miners, which is good. Haven't seen a single enemy yet, which is surprising. We got 3, that means we get another one of you. Automatic generation of ores, thank you. Ah, that we need. We need that. No enemies yet whatsoever. Ah, there's one. Ah, there we go. I was wondering where they went. We got 2. Night is falling. It's not here yet. We have 5 and 1. I don't spend any money on this. I do hope we get a good one from him. We would have got 1 carrier. I don't think he's on time for another. We can look at this. We can see what it is. For now, though, I think we can just install another one of these here. Because first night's easy. Yeah, first night's easy. Shield rate. I mean, it's okay. It's really good, actually. You're gonna be there. Let's go down here, then. Get down there, man. Also, you are now collecting. I don't want you to. And you neither. So we couldn't get a better turret. Sometimes you get a... I had an option where I had a laser here already. But unfortunately we don't. So let's go with machine guns. Yeah. I know night 1 machine guns can easily take care of everything. I was hoping to get some better turrets here. Let's not have those 2. Oh, never mind. That could be a problem. You know what? Let's dig up here for a bit. Up. Okay, he didn't attack us yet. Okay, he's attacking us. Okay. Retreat, which explodes his face. I'd love to keep mining. So this is a lost mining night, which is a problem. Because that's a lot of resources lost already. So that's a wasted night, which is not good.
Morning, everyone.
Well, a very short wasted night, so that's not too bad then, I guess. I want to get another guy to follow us, yeah. I need a bit faster harvesting. Oh, that one. Let's see. Let's get a guy, a collector. Let's see what kind of turrets we get here. Nothing great. Still nothing I want. It's 2 more. We can get another collector. 3 collectors is good. I've worked from with 5 collectors, and that's just more than you need. We got 3 again. We got guys. I'm gonna put another collector in. Yeah, I think so. Now we need to get some science. Shouldn't do 4, because then there could be things falling on my head, but... Oh, there. Let's see, let's get ourselves a bit faster drilling. Ooh, look at that, perfect. Look at what fell down there. Yeah, that could have been a lot of dead miners over there. We got 3 again. I mean, it's basic. I don't have the stuff for it. I was thinking about making a turret there, but need a little bit more. Lasers, none of these are anything I'm gonna use. That's too close, I'm pretty sure. So let's just take those off. Oh, there's a... Now this is a trap. Absolute trap. But maybe. That's awfully close. Yeah, you retreat, you retreat, you retreat. You can retreat too. Gonna attack that and that. Did not take that. Retreat. Just gonna take whatever's in the way for now. Oh, never mind. That's really bad. Can I get there fast enough? Fly faster, faster. Ooh, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Never mind, now here. Back up. There we go. 7 and 3, pretty good stuff. I'm just gonna make a platform here. And if I can, it's 5 now. It's 5 now, okay. I want to get all the production going as soon as possible. There we go. Production. Slowing turrets are okay. The rest, I mean, we take something. Just gonna take whatever we can. I want some more speed because I want to make sure that people can actually catch up. Especially the collectors need to be able to keep collecting. It's only going to be 3 of them. Oh, that one is important. So need one more blue one. Oh, we already have it. And that's the final production done. So get blue as fast as we can possibly get it. So we should be fine that part. We haven't lost a single miner yet, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's pretty good. Feels good, man. We got another 5 blue and 4 red. Pretty good start here. Okay, I can't see that we've got everything. Wait, we don't have everything. Damn it, I hope we could get away from this. I was hoping we had everything we could just go under, but we still have to go through night 5. Was hoping to avoid that. Anyways, these turrets are kind of meh. This turret is insane, but way too expensive. It cost me 2 red. But for now it will work. Installed it. And install that. We don't get a shield for this. But if we can make this work, it's way too expensive. It probably bites in the ass later. Where is our... Wait. We do have a call now. Okay. And we have to wait a night anyway.
Stop all operations. Retreat to the platform.
Retreat all. And next night we're gonna go away because now we have the stuff. Come on, fly, fly, fly. There we go. There we go. Okay, we've got 3 blue ones. 3 iron, I guess. I guess iron. I think I want to save up. Let's put science in. Yeah, put science there. I want to put my science up here. So this one will be put up there as well. There's no real need for it, but I can. And therefore I want to. I mean, 2 real because we should be safe. We will have a hard time getting enough red though. So far, pretty good. As long as it goes straight down, it's pretty awesome. Oh, that's a lot of things here. It wasn't time. I didn't expect it to be in time, but it was. That's a pretty big infestation there. We got 12 blue and 2 red. Let's see. We can make only 2 turrets here. They can be expensive, but I'd love to put lasers in here. I do like a shield. Yeah, I think I do want a shield here. It's on the perfect place as well. 1 shield. Because till date will be charged. Now, what do we put up here? We could do explosive with what's some AoE here, right? Let's do fireworks. Let's do fireworks. That's all the red we have. I mean, it's 2 infestation pits done, so that's pretty good. Let's see. That'll have to do what it has to do, right? So we can, since we can't do anything else, we're just gonna get the upgrades we need for blue, which we have a ton of. Oh, okay, let's go away from there. Let's mine this, just to get past it. And that's an action. Okay, you need to go down there, say. Woo! He's fine. Okay, this is too risky. Let's go away. That there and that there is a problem. Retreat. I do need to upgrade these guys. These will upgrade for 3-1. So I want to do that. I don't want to do the 2 here because that's just too much red. But them far 50% fast is pretty good. Also need to get more turrets up there. Because you can see the right hand side. I mean, the beam is good. Automatic turret's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh wait, infections. This one blocks in my way. Not gonna use either of those. There, let's take that down. Yeah. No red yet. No red yet. Anything we can afford for now? I want some basic upgrades, which are these here. But I have to make sure I keep enough blue so I can make a turret when I get to it. This is all 3. So I think we give our one guy, or one military guy, a little bit of a bump to his damage. 20% more damage. So he shouldn't die when he fights 2 enemies, I hope. I hope we can simply avoid taking enemy fire here. Want to take it top down a bit. I don't want to hit this thing because that will spawn an enemy, a pretty strong one as well. So we got no red yet. Lots of blue now, so we can install 1 upgrade. So let's get ourselves a heal. So all basic upgrades done. I do think about installing the next platform. We've got 1 red. 1 red means 1 turret. That means another fireworks turrets. Because they have basically half Yeah, half the range of the path here. Okay, they're coming in. I want to keep digging this part and then start digging down here. And you go back. You can keep collecting. You can go back. You can go back. And you can go back. I only want miners down here. Okay, how's the top doing? I mean, that's decent AoE, I guess. Good enough. Are we low enough? Doing that thing done? I think we are low enough. I think, yeah, I think this is the last part he'll hit. He does. A little close there. This is here. I need him to go down then. Hit the deck. Hit the deck. And it's the end of the level here.
Morning, everyone. Let's get to it.
Let's see. I want this dugout. This is all fine. I need some digging over here. I need to start digging into this pit. Without being working underneath it, because then things will fall on my face. Laser correction? No. Explosives? No. I'll take the drones, it's fine. So we got 9. Okay, we got enough blue here. Blue for days, so I'm just gonna install this. It's really expensive, but I want to take it. And as soon as I have red, I want to install another turret or upgrade turrets. And there, looks good. It's so good. I don't want to work underneath this, and there's nothing here anyway, so no point. So it's gonna work from here and then down. Yeah, that's it. I was muted for quite some time, my apologies. So, I think I want to replace these instead of upgrade them. Or more of these, but we need a lot of red for that. So I think I deconstruct one red costing item to get one recycler here. So we can sometimes get some blue and make it into red. Yeah, I think we do that.
Morning call. Return to the mine.
Sneezes are things too. So I need to get some red here. Recycle cost me 3 red hit to make. Selling this one. It will lose me 1 blue, which is fine, and we get 3 red, so I'll destroy that one. Therefore get myself a recycler. Which we have to wait until it's filled then. Also we need to start digging here. And we got our people back, we do. I do want one more. Actually no, we're good with people. Now the more recyclers we have, the faster they'll do their work, I believe. Sec. Sniffles are real. Anyway, we got a lot of blue, so that's good. And I need to install another turret there. There we go. Ooh, that's a problem. We're good. Laser, good man. And we got 2 red again, so I'm gonna reinstall my laser. Yeah, laser. Not yet upgraded, but it's fine. Oh, that thing. Are we on time? We are.
The night is upon us.
Night's upon us. We have no red here. We can now get... yeah, we can pay 5 blue for 1 red. I'll take that. That's a red we needed. We got this now over here. We do have automatic turrets. They deal more damage to enemies that have high HP, which is perfect for on top. Just gonna put you there. Gonna take some more. Recycling recycling thing. Anything we need to worry about here in the night? And we do some spread out digging. I do want this thing away. And then we'll see wherever the thing appears. So let's take this since we're... I don't want people around here anyway. And that's safe. Now on top here we're getting attacked. We do still need to upgrade things here, but I think we want to put this filled with auto turrets. And maybe some explosions. Then more explosions here. And lasers down here. And I do want to replace those for something better. Okay, you know what? Retreat. Got so many people out here. Let's start digging here then. You retreat, you retreat, you retreat. Are you fast enough? Retreat you. There we go, and you go retreat as well. Good. That's a problem. And I can't call my guards here. I mean, as long as they're not attacking, it's fine. So they're getting through. We do have another red here. So upgrade you back to the stats you had before. This guy is retreating. Retreat him. Okay, he is actually coming towards my miners. Retreat the miners then. I was hoping he wouldn't go towards me, would stay around him, we could just keep mining, but no. Yeah, just no, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, that's I mean, the lasers threw all of them at the same time, so that's pretty decent. I think we live, but we'll be close. Don't think we're gonna make it here. No. No, we couldn't. So close, man. So freaking close. We were actually doing insanely good. It was a really good run. I should have sold some items to get my my lasers upgraded. I think I should have done that. Because I think that could have saved my ass. And I didn't. We were really good with the miners though. They stayed alive for a long time. Yeah, this was a good run. It was a good run. I've only finished this mission, I believe, once. Because oftentimes you get screwed by the lava spewers, where they just hem you in, or you get a maze where you have to go through, which is pretty hard to get down. So, yeah, oftentimes you get screwed over, but it's really fun to see how far you can go. And there's just it's still a demo. Still the demo. Okay, I like my full corp out build. It was pretty good. Full corpo. There we go. I want you to dig there. And let's not buy turrets yet, because we might get good turrets. You. Go. Full power. Lots of burps. That's the wrong guy. That is a mistake. Mistakes were made. You can't cancel it, by the way. At least not as far as I know. So that's a mistake. Now we have one digger less. A collector more, but at the moment I prefer diggers. And collectors aren't bad. Fireworks turrets. Not really. Rocket turrets are not bad. I mean, not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. And we get two for free. So I'll just take these because they're more expensive than others. And I think they're good enough. Oh, I need to. I have also stopped. I didn't build those in time, so we're down a bit on the resource gathering, which is yeah, not great. There's another 3. Let's get another one. Let's dig there, I guess. Oh, okay. Let's not dig there. Then let's dig up here. Okay, apparently we're not digging there anymore. Let's it's gonna be in the middle. Let's go back to dig down here then. Now we got 5. I think we want to install another guy creator. We install the guy creator. We get our 5th miner, so we're good again. Ready to dig. Let's get another miner. We're a bit low on mining stuff. laser... Okay, a bit late for the turrets, but that's fine. Got rockets here. Not that. Guys, we need some guys. Let's get another collector. Yeah, I think I want to run 3 collectors. Especially the early game, we don't need more than 1 military guy. Oh, hello there. Found you. There we go, we got 4. Let's get science. And it's about to become day 2, so we need to install some kind of auto measurement. I want to go for lasers here. Lasers are pretty good. Because they only cost more steel or more iron, more blue stuff, and not more red. Right, that's good. Okay, we got 3 and 2. There we go. Is that enough? Not enough. I'm gonna... Actually, I can just upgrade these, can't I? Upgrade sounds good. It's not as good as a whole new turret, but... Oh, that's not good. Gonna be late for that one. And this one. So many things I never use. That's a problem. Okay, we need to retreat you. You and you. He lives, he lives. Let's see. You there. Retreat. Miners are... Oh, not safe. That should be safe. Ish. Ish. Ish is good enough. So we got that done. There's nothing over there, so let's start digging here. And top is do top things, that's fine. Completely fine. Ooh, that's good. There's gonna be whole stuff up there. There you are. Oh, you don't need the bottom row at all. Oh, we do have some stuff in here. So we got 10 and 2 here. That means... I do want to install something new because it's the night 3, so let's get ourselves the first laser. Yeah, laser is good. Laser this early is really, really good, by the way. Now I need to install more Corpa, so we're gonna install that, expensive though it is. And I need to get myself speed, because mining was mostly done there, so I just want to make sure those collectors are faster. I need to get that to get away from there. That's the call we need. We're gonna wait for one more night because I need to collect all that stuff. And I cannot get another guy, another collector. So it's gonna be a bit tight here. We do have 2 red, we don't have blue. If I can sell this thing... I can sell this thing. Gonna lose 1 blue for that. Then I can reinstall a barracks, which allows me to barely get another carrier for next morning. And these guys can just... I mean, it's not night yet. It's not night yet. These guys can go. Actually, I do want to see if there's anything behind there in that last spot there. You never know. Now we know. There we go. Okay, everything retreat because the night is here.
Stop all work. It's time to head back to safety.
Not enough blue for anything else, but it's fine. This should hold. This should hold. I like some AoE down here, because oftentimes you get overwhelmed by just sheer numbers. So AoE is then usually the best option.
Sounds up, team. Let's make the most of it.
Just collect everything. The blue is less important now. I like the blue. We need the blue. I'm not gonna stress over it. You can go. Okay, we've got 6 and 4. We do want to leave this place this morning, I think. Yeah, we have time enough to get everything. Fireworks is fine, I guess. We did collect that. Oh, there's another one. I was slightly confused there. Now we need to survive the night. I also want to get another. I have 4 red. I'm going to install another quarter man. And then we need to get money enough to get another laser, or we upgrade the laser. I think we have enough blue to get another laser. We got 5 already, and we got progress on creation of it. So. A laser, please. And here's the last bit. The last bit. Now I don't want to stop the night here.
Night is falling, team.
I don't want to start the night here. I want to let this roll as long as we can. And 5, I believe, is enough to. Yep, quarter complete. But laser in the bottom is really, really good, but you need some AoE as well. So I'd love to have some lasers and some of the other things, what are called, railguns in there. But the railguns are really expensive with the double red cost. Late game, they're kind of awesome to have down there, but early game, it's too expensive. Oh, I forgot to press the button. Damn it. That was not the plan. Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, that was a mistake. That's a mistake, because now we lose a day of mining, because there's nothing to mine here. And the Evernight gets more difficult. So we don't get more resources, except this little bit. And that's it. I don't think there's a limiter on it either. Let's get our science back then. I've never done drones before. Let's do some drones. I've never done drones before. Bones for nighttime abilities. They only work during the night. To activate one, press the keyboard key indicated at the bottom. Okay, so one will be unleash the drones. Perfect. I've never used those before. So curious about them. I would like to know. Although I think science would be smarter. Science would be smarter. But you know what? I'm not so smart.
Night is falling, team.
And we do get a decent amount of free blue out of this, so you know what? Launch the drones! Oh, it does charge during the night! Okay, we can use more than once. Yes, fight my drone, fight! Oh, well, he destroyed himself. More drones. And they explode AoE as well. Not too shabby. I think one more of those. I think install my 2 science here, because I never go more than 2 science, because I never get far enough that I can do that. She's gonna stall you there. That's a lot of blue, I know, but we have extra blue, so let's use it. There's nothing there. Okay, let's go left because there was a... There it is. Rocket launch machine gun bar. I mean, they boost workers? Sure, I guess. Oh, that's not good. That's really, really difficult placement, because that will ruin me. Yeah, look at it, everything is burning. Oh, and that thing's burning as... Oh no. Need to get rid of this thing first. Then we need to get rid of that thing, and this is gonna cost me all my stuff. That thing needs to go, and then that thing, because this is what it talked about. The awful placement of some things. They can really ruin your run. Those things. Now we go. Okay, how many did we lose? We lost our military guys. And some speed, because we couldn't dig. I want my 6 miners back. With no red, unfortunately. Oh, this is... Yeah, we need to retreat here. Yeah, retreat. This is gonna be a last night here. We got enough... that stuff. You know what? Start with some science here. I want some better spotting, and I want some better... It's gonna cost me 1 blue. How much would it cost me to get another guy? 1. I'll take another military guy. Because the enemies on this level are a lot more... Oh, look at that. That's important to kill. Yeah, enemies on this level are a lot tougher. Also, we didn't install another turret up there, so this will be a difficult night here. Activated drones! Send them in! Go, go, C-3PO! I mean, we're doing okay in HP still. Even though we're a night late. Wanna dig that out. Yeah, I think I wanna dig this side first. Seeing that this is probably going around, so there's probably a ledge in between there. And I want another collector. Yeah. Oh, this is a problem. It's also 3-sided. I'm just gonna ignore that part for now. Just gonna dig all the way around it. We already got 6 blue. Yeah, this thing is a problem, and I don't have a way to automatically dig that out. So, at least not yet. Ah. So blue were safe and we got 7 and 1. I think we want to do rockets more, right? I mean, not too firework turrets here. I like the fireworks. They didn't go too far. They stayed around the same size, so they keep going for the things that are connected. Oh, let's kill that thing. None of these. None of these. Have no fear, the night is here. We got another red one. So I want to get another fireworks there. Seeing we don't have much space to move because this is in the way, I'm just gonna forgo this night. Forgo this night. I don't want to lose all my guys here. That needs to go, that needs to go. Then we dig down here in that direction. Seems good, and we need to dig this, because this is the coal we need. Lost a military guy, not good. He got flambé by this thing. Send in the drones. I kinda like these drones. I kinda like them. And also, like, you can use them more than once a night. But just keep recharging, it's kind of cool.
Another day, another opportunity to mine for profit.
Yes, profit. Do we need another guy? I think not really. I mean, collectors were fine on force enough, so I'm just gonna take one extra military guy here. There's my red. I'm gonna get some more lasers. We don't have the recycler yet opened up, right? On this run. No, no recycler yet. Don't I start thinking about getting the health upgrades for my guys? Oh, that's not good. That's a recycler. I don't want you to dig that at all. Yeah, that thing needs to be dug. Okay, we lost 2 diggers. Come back here, diggers.
The night is upon us.
Night's near. We have no red here. No red, which is a problem. That means no upgrades. Aye, aye. Okay. Let's see. Health. Digging. Good, good. Good, good. Let's get this away because he's there. This should still be fine. I notice a infestation over here somewhere. That one. It's good. You need to run because you die if you don't. Run. And run. Okay. Retreat. Retreat a bit. Let's go dig this part out. This part is good. Retreat you. You also retreat. Come on, get it. Oh, you! What are you doing here? Go back. Grab some sleep or something. There we go. I think I want to dig this out, so I at least have an extra path to move. No. Core is getting slightly damaged over there. Slightly, he says. Slightly. I don't think. Also, though, we lost all the guys. You really have to do 2 things at once here, which is tricky, to say the least. But yeah, got too much damage there. So I was muted at the wrong time there. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna call it. My nose is really annoying me. That continuous sniffing and sneezing is really cramping my style. So, hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow, and you have a nice rest of your day. And we'll continue, and hopefully I can find the solution for the thing we got stuck on last time. Anyways, see you later. Cheers.